What's going on? What's going on, YouTube? It's me, the BBK, and we are back in the conference house. Yeah. Tonight we having a meeting in the ladies' room. Gentlemen are welcome. Friend, foes, supporters, and all. Please join us. So, I was talking to my sissy earlier, and I was saying, this whole epidemic is kind of crazy, right? Like people don't believe it's real. It's not being prejudiced, biased, or racist against who it takes out. It's killing young, old, black, white. Like no discrimination whatsoever. But one of the things, hey sissy, how are you? Let's see. Let me drop the link. How do I drop the link? Oh, invite a guest. Copy the clipboard. Oh, then I gotta email it. Okay. Well, it's probably don't even have me on here no more, but compose, paste. Oh, you know what I just did? I'm crazy as hell. Oh, because it won't let me do. Oh yeah, here it will. Yes, it will. It'll let me do a comment. I'm good, baby. What's going on? Just be real. So I was saying the bug doesn't discriminate. Like it attaches to who it's going to attach. It takes out who it's going to take out. It don't discriminate. But if we're going to move forward, and just keep in mind, the distraction right now is whether or not those votes are going to be counted because they feel like they were counted fraudulently. Hey, what's up, Just Be Real? What's up, girl? She said, wait, start over. He's so funny. I hadn't gotten started yet because I was trying to figure out this whole mobile StreamYard thing. I wanted to set it up in such a way that if somebody wanted to come up and get a 2 cents instead of having to type it all out in the chat, then you could. But here's the thing. So they talking about fraudulent votes. They doing lawsuits. The police is beating up people, killing people as normal. Now people are starting to beat up and kill the police. In order for a plan of population control to be, I would say, within a 15.15% range of number, you would have to contain it by population, right? While we were talking, I said, well, everybody right now is focusing on, oh, it's in the air. Make sure you have your mask on. Make sure you have your mask on. And they think that people are somehow getting it, and we can't figure out how they're getting it. Oh, they're dying. Well, we know all deaths are not related to the virus, but we do know that they're getting paid to make sure that the virus is a part of the death because it's more money for them, allegedly. However, what if they were putting the virus in the hand sanitizer, right? If they were putting the virus in the hand sanitizer, it would be hit and miss, but that hand sanitizer will go all over the world. That's how it's able to strike whole families. Remember how there was somebody at families got together for dinner and somebody over there got sick that night, and by the next day everybody else had died too? What if they put the bug in the hand sanitizer? What if they put it in the dishwashing liquid, the soap, the detergent, in panties, in bras? in toothpaste. I mean, look, you may see it as far fetched, but let me tell you, I not only had to do a report in school, and it was on Colombia and the moneymaker for that country. I here did an article that took me down a rabbit hole and where I ran up on some of the biggest drug busts and drug seizures for the feds. And in those busts, I saw all types of what I consider to be junk. It was plates, cups, glasses. It was antiques. It was all kind of porcelain dolls. It was all kind of stuff. All of that shit was made with cocaine. So you would have to take it, right? You would have to take the cocaine, and then you would have to take the item. Excuse me. You would have to take the item and put it in some type of I don't know. Take the item out, some type of solution, and it separates it from the actual um stuff that they use to put it together, to put the drugs together, right? Anyway, they take it, they break it down, they cook it, they rock it, they do it all. And it's pure cocaine. It's before it's cut. It's before the coke is cut. It's pure. So it's not too out of the ordinary to believe that they couldn't put it in our clothes, in our underwear, in our shampoo, in our soap. It's not too far fetched at all if you really think about it. I know one thing. I've been prowling around in other sectors, and a lot of different people that are associated with groups are getting demonetized. And nobody seems to know why it's always a big issue. I remember content, well, actually, two content, well, maybe four. Anyway, a number of content creators over in the beef sector that were demonetized for whatever reason. Just remember, YouTube is a business. They're about their money, their ratings, their viewership, their memberships, the revenue that these people can bring to them. It is not just the small sectors that are getting hit, there are the bigger sectors, and I've done videos telling you guys about that in the past. Hey, Patricia Patty Cake, you always in the bushes. Thank you, Mom. I appreciate you. But just keep that in mind. I don't use the hand sanitizer that they give out, pass out, sits out in public. I have my own that I have in my purse. I don't use it as much because I'm more of a soap girl, which I mean, it's not far from that. It could very well have something to do, with being in the soap. I mean, who knows? Will we ever know? I don't know. What I'm saying is that these are the things that when I say let's go back to basics, let's go back to the dinosaur age, the old days before all of the electronics and whatnot gadgets came into place. I literally mean, and I don't listen. Our ancestors used to make their own soap. Okay, our ancestors back in the day used to make their own soap. I'll tell you something else too. I have some family members who, you know how when you would use the soap till it would get out to just a small piece of nothing and you would be trying to work with it, they would put them in these mason jars. And then they would put something in there with them and break them down and then cut them up in the soap all over again. Like, this shit is crazy. There's so much. We really do need to start back being self-sufficient in more ways than just one. You still do it, just be real? Girl, I mean, I know it's a little. It probably seems a little out there. I get it. I get it. I get it. I do. Yeah, I get it. But I'm just kidding. Lye soap used to clean everything. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Veronica. Mm. Let me tell y'all what I did. I was supposed to have been home because I had went and got my adjustment and everything, and I was on my way home, and I was like, "Oh my God, I need to get something from the store." So I stopped by the store. Girl, damn, I hate going to the grocery store, especially when I'm hungry. Anyway, girl, I got all the stuff for the cheese dip. I got a couple of other items. I went on and got the steaks on in the oven now. I'm it's 8 something now. I don't think I'm gonna eat. I may nibble off the beef a little bit, but I'm not gonna have like a full-fledged plate. Um, yeah. Yeah. But I got some eggnog. I got eggnog, y'all. I love eggnog, but eggnog do not love me. Okay. When my stomach get to cramping, I already know what time it's gonna be. Thank God I have the bed to myself. Mm. That's the eggnog, y'all. It's so good. I'm going in and give me another cup. When I tell you I'm gonna blow this room up, I think I'm gonna open the. Can you guys hear me? Okay, I got kicked out. Okay, thank you for coming. Be careful, Patricia. Be careful, babe. Girl, when I tell y'all that eggnog be so good to me. Oh my God. And it's like my holiday addiction. So I did. I got four. No, I got two of the big family size regular eggnogs, and then I got two of the mix things, cups of mixes. And then I stocked up on all the other juices. I went on and got my bacon. That was all the pork. So I fixed the steaks tonight. I still got a little pasta from last night. Tomorrow I will fire up the crock pot, put the cheese dip in there. Tomorrow I'll fix cheese dip. Um, and I'll eat off cheese dip probably for about 2 or 3 days. So yeah, I won't have to cook too much more. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to tell you, let you know that was something that had been on my mind. I had told my sissy, I was like, what, I need to tell these people this shit is coming to my head. Why is it coming? And I'm probably the wrong person for any of that kind of stuff to be coming to because I start trying to strategize on how to, you know what I'm saying, how to stay away from it, try to make sure it doesn't come my way, which is probably impossible. But anyway. Yeah. Did y'all have a good day today? Eggnog is good, but I'm lactose intolerant. I run everybody off YouTube, planes, trains, and airplanes. Yes, Veronica. Yes. I love eggnog, and I'm lactose intolerant too. You know how I do. But, honey, the amount of cinnamon and sugar that they got in that eggnog, it makes it, it makes it bearable, and I don't have to have any extra sugar. Let me get up and work my way in here to smell my meat. Let my meat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's smelling real good. Oh, excuse me. There's these sirloin chips. These rascals be big. Yeah, I'll let you stay just a little while longer. Because I don't want you to dry out. These kind of steaks are pretty. The Omaha steaks, they're really good. You don't have to worry about them drying out too much. I mean, if you don't, mistreat them, they won't dry out. But if you leave anything in the hot ass oven too long, baby, suck it up like a shortcake. Mm-hmm. But yeah. What else did I find? I found oh my god. I think I have decided to do my video on my phone. I think I can do it quicker because everything is right there. I don't have to convert so much on a computer. I have to do a lot of converting. And then if it don't convert right, I have to reflux it or remux it, whatever it's called. Child. Oh. But anyway, I'm a little excited about it. Which is best ribeye? Which is best, ribeye or New York strip? I don't know for real, for real. To be perfectly honest with you, um, for me, I personally think the best is a T-bone. However, that was not one of the questions or options that you provided. Therefore, ribeye or New York strip. Ooh, it's gonna have to be a ribeye for me. It's gonna have to be a ribeye for me. But because of the thickness of the ribeye and getting it medium well, it still holds the flavor of the seasonings. So I like the ribeye better than the New York. She said I'm broke. LOL. Shit, me too. But just for real. Child, don't say nothing, honey. I can tell you everything you need to know about broke. That is my forte. Broke and frugal, cheap, all of the above. Um, but yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. I know I've had some people to let me know that they had deaths in the family, deaths in the friendships, death on the social media ships, and it's unfortunate. And while I feel the pain and sorrow for the loss of their loved ones, I'm still sitting over here trying to figure out how to make it. Yeah, yeah. Cause see, I don't know if Lex Mac. Shout out to Lex Mac TV. She put up some flyers of missing people, and it seemed like they went missing all of a sudden here as of late. Two of them I noticed from the DMV area. Why would people start missing around election time? You need all hands on deck. You want all votes to be counted. But in the nasty scheme of things, if someone were up to no good, the election time is the best way to sneak somebody in or sneak somebody out. Look at what they did. Broke is my first, middle, and last name. Look at what they did. They jumped up and started purging people's information if they didn't vote in the last special election. Right? They started purging your information, making you have to start over. That's eliminating the whole person. That's eliminating the whole person. If I eliminate you When you need to be seen and heard the most, I put your back up against the wall and make you become desperate. You're desperate to apply and get your name back on the roster as soon as possible. So since we can't guarantee that we're going to get the vaccination, and we're going to have to find other ways to track you and trace you without your knowledge. I'm sorry, there's some damn pistachios I'm crunching on. And then I picked up this bag just as I was putting my stuff on the conveyor belt. Open the bag up, they ain't even on the shelf. They already been shelled out, girl. Mm, 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 mm. How dangerous that it can be. Mm-hmm. So you filling out all the information, you giving them new information because if your thing wasn't updated, which if you moved and your address changed, you probably deserve to be kicked out. If you didn't handle all of that prior to the election. If you didn't vote, there was another way to get your name on the sign-in sheets. And all you gotta do is stand out is catch one of those people that are trying to get you to sign a petition and put your information on there. It goes to Acorn and puts it into the database. How you think they got your phone number to text you and tell you who to vote for? Hmm. You did it on purpose. Hmm. All I got to say is when you sit back with an idle mind, some of the things that come to your head can just be outlandish. Whereas for anybody who's had to rob Peter to pay Paul, from their point of view of looking at it, you can see exactly what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't sound as far fetched as it may to somebody else. But anyway, that's just what I wanted to come on here and tell you guys that it was on my mind and I was thinking about it and it was kind of like, wow, you will never know. But anywho, I might be back a little bit later on. I have not had a nap, but I got some stuff to do. And if I don't take a nap within the next 30 minutes, I'll want them to try to go to bed. When I cut the lights off, and try to go on to sleep right then. So anyway, I see the fighting has started back up. I don't want to hold nobody. I don't want nobody to miss out. Y'all go head on and get caught up on the mayhem and the chaos. I'll be back soon. Thank you. Y'all take care.